Ooh, tennis elbow. You hear that term thrown around. Technical term is called lateral epicondylitis, and I have that right now. Actually, I have most injuries. They sort of come up and down depending on what I'm doing. But let's have a look at lateral epicondylitis, or also referred to as tennis elbow. And I guess it's referred to tennis elbow because there's a pain here on the lateral side of the elbow. And obviously it's related to maybe doing too many backhands where you hit the board that way and you get a pain, sharp pain through here. So it's basically the inflammation and tendonitis of the tendon here in the elbow. And that comes from two things. Number one, overuse, such as hitting a tennis ball too many times or doing a certain activity, maybe the golf swing or the front hand of the golf swing. That is more of a repetitive strain injury. It can also occur from actually being hit, hit with maybe a cricket ball, hits the tendon, disrupts it, causes all that micro tearing, and that leads to tendonitis. I myself, I've got it from probably a lot of punching from my fighting, as well as the other day I got kicked in the elbow while I was blocking a kick. The kick came in and it hit me there, and that flamed it up, and at the moment it's a little bit sensitive. So how do you treat it? Well, like any tendonitis, then what you really need is rest. So make sure you rest. It doesn't mean lay on the couch and eat potato chips and watch all the movies on Netflix. What it means is just rest that side. Still keep training. Move that side as if you can through a pain-free range and don't aggravate it. So light stretching, ice, and rest is the ideal, and give it time to heal, get the inflammation down. Tendons do take a little bit longer to heal than muscles because they have less blood supply, so you have to be a bit more patient and make sure you don't push through it, because if you push through it, you go from stage 1 tendonitis to stage 2 tendonitis, and once you get to stage 3 tendonitis, then you're starting to get development of scar tissue, and now you're going to have a challenge for the long term. It becomes a chronic challenge rather than an acute challenge or a short-term challenge. So if you do get tennis elbow or lateral epicondylitis, which is the opposite to what we call golfer's elbow, which is on the inside, or medial epicondylitis, which we'll talk more about in another session, then yes, treat it respectfully, rest, stretch, ice, keep moving it through the pain-free range, and don't do things that aggravate it. So in the gym, anything which is in a pronated grip tends to aggravate it. So if you're doing rows this way, or chin-ups this way, or reverse bicep curls this way, or lat raises this way, those type of activities will tend to aggravate it. So maybe put your hand more in the neutral position or the supinated position, and that would take the stress off that part of the elbow. And that would be no cow poo.